On the night of September 2, 1998, Swissair Flight 111 took off from New York. Shortly after, an onboard fire led to a catastrophic accident. This incident changed aviation safety forever. Let's explore what happened on that fateful flight. Swissair Flight 111 was a McDonnell Douglas MD-11. It had 229 people on board, including passengers and crew. Shortly after takeoff, the crew detected smoke and flames. They attempted an emergency landing at Halifax International Airport. The fire grew rapidly due to flammable materials in the aircraft's cabin. The crew lost control, and the aircraft crashed into the Atlantic Ocean. Unfortunately, there were no survivors. So, what caused this devastating fire? The investigation revealed that faulty wire insulation was to blame. The airplane used a type of material that ignited easily. Additionally, the flight's crew operated in a high-stress environment. They had to quickly diagnose the smoke problem and manage communication with air traffic control. This incident prompted major changes in aviation regulations. Following the crash, inspections on older aircraft systems improved. Emergency training for crews became more rigorous. In aviation inspections today, fire safety is prioritized. Aircraft materials now undergo stricter testing. Crews train for various emergency situations, ensuring better preparedness. To sum up, Swissair Flight 111 highlights the importance of fire prevention and safety. The loss of 229 lives led to vital changes in aviation. Stay informed about aviation safety and support ongoing improvements. Subscribe for more insights on aviation history. As the sun dipped below the horizon on that tragic night, the crew aboard Swissair Flight 111 remained unaware of the impending disaster. With their hearts pounding, they implemented the emergency protocols as smoke poured into the cockpit. The captain communicated with his first officer, "We need to find a way back, the smoke is getting worse." Desperation edged into their voices while they focused on keeping the aircraft steady. The first officer glanced at the instruments frantically. "Halifax is just ahead, we can make it." As they fought against the increasing chaos, the crew's training kicked in, but the flames spread faster than they could respond. Panic rippled through the cabin as passengers sensed the urgency, some screaming, others praying for safety. The flight attendants rushed through the aisles, doing their best to calm the frightened passengers, but the smoke thickened, stinging eyes and choking throats. "Stay seated, please, we're preparing for an emergency landing," one attendant shouted over the din, her voice trembling as she tried to project confidence amidst the terror. Outside, dark smoke trailed behind the MD-11, haunting signal of the danger lurking within. Meanwhile, air traffic control, oblivious to the gravity of the situation, maintained communication, urging the crew to switch frequencies, unaware that time was slipping away. The captain gripped the controls tightly, wrestling with both the aircraft and his surging dread as he plotted a course for refuge amidst the storm. Every moment stretched into eternity while a fierce battle raged within the aircraft. The crew's professionalism shone through, yet the tragic fate of Flight 111 loomed ever closer. With their desperate situation becoming increasingly dire, the captain declared, "Prepare for a descent, we need to lose altitude fast." The first officer nodded, swiftly adjusting the controls while alerting the passengers. "Ladies and gentlemen, we are experiencing an emergency. Please remain calm and follow the instructions of the crew," he urged, knowing time was not on their side. The tragedy of Swissair Flight 111 serves as a somber reminder of the fragility of aviation safety. This heartbreaking event prompted profound changes that continue to protect lives today, ensuring that the lessons learned transcend the chaos and despair of that night, forever etched in the annals of aviation history. As the aircraft plunged toward the dark waters below, the crew fought to maintain control, hearts racing with dread. The captain radioed one final message to air traffic control, his voice strained yet steady: "We're declaring an emergency, we won't make it." Silence lingered on the frequency as the weight of his words sank in. The first officer trained his focus on the instruments, desperately trying to gauge their altitude, counting down the seconds left before impact. In the cabin, the atmosphere thickened with fear and disbelief. Passengers clutched each other, their wide eyes filled with terror. "Stay calm, we're working to get you on the ground," a flight attendant assured, though uncertainty punctuated her tone. Suddenly, the aircraft jolted violently as flames engulfed the cabin, searing through the seat upholstery and sending smoke billowing. Metallic creaks echoed ominously within the fuselage, reverberating like a death knell. As cries turned into anguished wails, the reality of the impending tragedy enveloped everyone on board. The captain made one last attempt to find solace in his crew, whispering, "We've trained for this, let's stay strong until the end." In their final moments, both the crew and passengers braced together for the unfathomable, bound by a shared hope for survival amidst the harrowing descent. With each passing heartbeat, they faced the uncertainty ahead, knowing that they were about to make history under the most heartbreaking circumstances imaginable. The moment of impact was catastrophic, a tumultuous collision with the unforgiving Atlantic Ocean. The once majestic aircraft disintegrated upon hitting the water, leaving behind only wreckage and a heartbreaking void. As the night cloaked the scene, countless lives extinguished in a blink, the world remained unaware of the profound loss beneath the surface. Days later, search teams would find remnants of Swissair Flight 111, sparking a relentless investigation, driving the pursuit of knowledge, reform, and resilience in an industry forever changed. This somber chapter in aviation history stands as a solemn tribute to the crew and passengers aboard that ill-fated flight, reminding us of the paramount importance of safety in the skies. In the aftermath of the tragedy, investigators meticulously sifted through the wreckage, piecing together the final moments of Swissair Flight 111. With each fragment recovered, the haunting stories of those aboard emerged, echoing the urgent need for change in aviation safety protocols. Families of the victims sought answers, grappling with grief while advocating for reforms to prevent future disasters. As the investigation unfolded, the focus turned to the crucial role of training and materials in aircraft design. The aviation community rallied, pledging to implement stringent safety measures, ensuring that the legacy of Flight 111 serves not as a haunting memory but as a catalyst for progress. The lessons learned would reshape the industry, prioritizing passenger safety above all, illuminating the path forward in an unyielding pursuit of excellence in flight safety. As the investigation continued, new regulations emerged, sparking debates among industry experts and aviation authorities. Conferences were held, bringing together engineers, pilots, and safety officials dedicated to transforming the future of air travel. "We cannot let another tragedy like this happen," one prominent aviator declared, emphasizing the need for a unified commitment to safety. As discussions expanded, innovations in fire-resistant materials were prioritized, ensuring that lessons from Swissair Flight 111 would forge a safer flying environment for generations. Inclusively, training programs were revamped to emphasize emergency response and communication, equipping crews with the tools necessary to handle crises with strategic precision. These collective efforts aimed to turn pain into progress, bolstering public confidence in aviation and restoring faith in an industry that had faced monumental scrutiny. Ultimately, the legacy of Flight 111 became a catalyst for change, fostering a culture of safety where every precaution was taken to protect lives and ensure that the skies would remain a safe haven for all who dare to fly. The impacts of Swissair Flight 111 reverberated throughout the aviation industry, prompting changes that resonated far beyond regulatory compliance. Safety boards established clear protocols for regular assessments of aircraft materials, instilling a culture of vigilance among manufacturers and airlines alike. "We owe it to the families of the victims," one safety officer remarked during a conference, her voice filled with conviction. The focus shifted towards comprehensive training for emergency situations, where flight crews practiced simulated crises repeatedly, ensuring that their responses became second nature. New technology emerged, from advanced flame detection systems to improved fire suppression equipment, further enhancing safety measures aboard commercial flights. With each advancement, a commitment to honoring the memory of those lost took center stage, ensuring that their tragedy was not in vain. As the aviation community united in purpose, a promise of safety emerged, elevating the assurance for passengers taking to the skies once more. The lessons learned transformed the industry landscape, instilling hope amid the scars left behind by a heartbreaking past. In the years following the tragedy, the resilience of the aviation sector became increasingly evident, with continuous improvements shaping a safer future. The legacy of Swissair Flight 111 endures as a poignant reminder of the human cost of negligence, urging all stakeholders to prioritize safety above profit. Together, we honor the memories of those who lost their lives by advocating for a future where aviation safety is paramount, ensuring that such a tragedy never repeats itself. The momentum of transformation encapsulated the aviation industry, as the tragedy of Swissair Flight 111 catalyzed profound commitment to safety reforms. Regulatory agencies began to implement rigorous audits, ensuring airlines adhered to updated standards that addressed the vulnerabilities exposed by the disaster. Across the globe, an emphasis on safety became paramount, as airlines shared best practices and participated in industry-wide training initiatives. Forums were established, where pilots collaborated with engineers, turning the painful lessons from that fateful night into concrete action, fostering a culture of open communication and safety vigilance. The phrase "never again" became a rallying cry, echoing in hangars and training rooms alike, as the aviation community vowed to protect the lives of every passenger and crew member. The far-reaching effects of Swissair Flight 111 were not limited to immediate safety changes, they also influenced public perception of air travel. Passengers began to demand greater transparency about safety measures from airlines, fostering a sense of accountability. This shift prompted airlines to enhance their communication strategies, reassuring customers with detailed information on safety protocols and training practices. New marketing campaigns highlighted these improvements, emphasizing how safety innovations would protect lives. As trust in the aviation industry slowly rebuilt, more individuals felt encouraged to travel again, recognizing the renewed dedication to their welfare. Meanwhile, the emotional toll on families of the victims continued to inspire advocacy for better safety practices, ensuring their loved ones did not perish in vain. The collaborative effort between victims' families, safety boards, and aviation authorities forged a powerful coalition committed to preventing future tragedies. With determination and compassion, this alliance worked tirelessly to keep the memory of Swissair Flight 111 alive, reinforcing the pressing need for continuous advancements in flight safety. As industry standards evolved, the narrative of flight safety took on new dimensions, focusing on innovations driven not only by disaster but also by a relentless pursuit of excellence. The passage of time may soften the sting of regret, yet the essence of Flight 111's legacy invigorated a movement toward unwavering vigilance. Enthusiastic discussions flourished among manufacturers, igniting a spirit of collaboration that transcended borders. Engineers began to develop advanced materials that not only resisted fire but also verified performance through rigorous testing, ensuring that aircraft interiors would enhance the chances of survival in emergencies. Meanwhile, A new generation of pilots trained under stringent safety protocols, instilling a sense of duty to remain ever prepared for unforeseen circumstances. As the aviation world embraced transformation, the haunting memory of that tragic night morphed into a guiding force for generations to come. In the aftermath, memorials emerged, honoring those who lost their lives while serving as a constant reminder that safety in aviation is not merely a responsibility, but a sacred trust that encompasses everyone involved in the journey through the skies. Every flight became a testament to the resilience of humanity, committed to ensuring that such a devastating event would never be repeated. The commitment to safety continued to flourish as an essential aspect of aviation culture, shifting perceptions among crew members and passengers alike. Training drills, once viewed as routine, became lifelines that prepared every individual for the unimaginable. Airlines approached safety with renewed rigor, investing in cutting-edge technologies that promised enhanced emergency responsiveness. Simulations of extreme scenarios allowed crews to master their reactions, cultivating confidence in their abilities even in the most harrowing conditions. Through these proactive measures, a reinvigorated spirit of resilience emerged, recognizing that the legacy of Swissair Flight 111 served not only as a somber reminder of loss but also as a beacon guiding the journey toward a future defined by safety and innovation in aviation. As the years unfolded, the narrative of Swissair Flight 111 continued to resonate within the hearts and minds of aviation professionals and the public alike. Investigations revealed not only the technical failures but also the human stories of courage, resilience, and tragedy that marked that fateful night. Each component of the tragedy became a catalyst for change, urging the aviation community to prioritize safety above all else. Through ongoing collaboration, dedicated research, and a commitment to learning from the past, new generations of pilots, engineers, and safety experts pledged to honor the legacy of those lost. By fostering a culture that embraced innovation alongside compassion, the aviation sector forged a path to a safer tomorrow, knowing that every measure taken was ultimately in service of a shared mission, to safeguard the lives of all who take to the skies. As we remember Swissair Flight 111, we must also champion the advancements that ensure such a tragedy is never repeated, forever etching those lessons into the spirit of aviation. As the aviation industry embraced these transformative changes, a renewed focus on proactive measures paved the way for enhanced safety protocols. Public awareness campaigns educated travelers on the strides being made in aviation safety, building trust and confidence in air travel once more. Airlines began to share success stories, showcasing how new technologies had prevented potential incidents, fostering a sense of security in their passengers. Workshops and seminars became common, where crew members and engineers collaborated openly, discussing innovations that would revolutionize aircraft safety. Each success story served not just as a reassurance but also as a memorial to the lives lost on that tragic night, reinforcing the unwavering commitment to ensuring their sacrifice bore the fruit of safer skies for future travelers. The collaborative spirit born from the tragedy of Swissair Flight 111 instigated an era where safety took precedence over profit, transforming the aviation landscape into an environment where every life mattered. From dedicated training programs to the development of pioneering materials, the industry showcased a commitment to prevent future calamities. The relentless pursuit of excellence became a shared mission, ensuring that the legacy of those lost continued to inspire advancements, aimed at fostering safety in the skies. As we reflect on the journey since that fateful night, we stand united in a promise that such a tragedy shall not be forgotten, but rather a beacon of hope for generations to come. In conclusion, the legacy of Swissair Flight 111 undeniably reshaped the landscape of aviation safety, reminding us of the vital importance of vigilance, innovation, and compassion in protecting lives. The countless lessons learned ensure that the sacrifices made on that tragic night will forever influence the pursuit of safer skies, inspiring a collective commitment to honor those lost through continuous improvement and unwavering dedication to safety. Amidst the sorrow, a healing process began for the families of the victims, as they formed support groups and advocacy organizations to raise awareness about aviation safety. Their resolve created a platform for change, advocating for stricter regulations and pushing for transparency in aircraft maintenance and inspections. Each meeting shared personal stories, intertwining grief with purpose, as they forged connections with industry leaders committed to making a difference. These heartfelt discussions resonated profoundly, bridging gaps between those who had suffered loss and those responsible for ensuring safety in aviation. Their voices, once silenced by tragedy, amplified the message that we must never forget the lessons of the past, transforming collective grief into powerful advocacy for a safer future in aviation. In the wake of these efforts, policy changes became more pronounced, with new legislation mandating routine updates to safety protocols across airlines. Engaging with lawmakers, industry advocates pushed for bills that would require thorough risk assessments and systemic reviews of aircraft materials. We need to ensure every seat on an airplane is a safe haven, a passionate advocate expressed at a congressional hearing, her determination fueling discussions that would reshape regulations. Workshops between engineers, safety officials, and legislators cultivated a collaborative atmosphere, where the insights from that fateful flight were integrated into comprehensive safety standards. As multiple stakeholders rallied for stronger measures, a unified vision for air travel emerged, one that prioritized human life above all. Each dialogue moved closer to establishing a safe, resilient aviation framework, forever honoring the spirit of those lost on Swissair Flight 111. The relentless pursuit of safety continued to foster a profound sense of community within the aviation sector, as individuals dedicated themselves to prevent another tragedy. Conferences became hubs of innovation, where experts exchanged insights and shared advancements in technology designed to protect passengers. The industry not only embraced new materials but also implemented systems that monitored aircraft conditions in real time, allowing for early detection of potential hazards. This culture of continuous improvement thrived, with organizations collaborating globally to redefine standards that prioritized flight safety above everything else. The haunting memory of Swissair Flight 111 remained a catalyst for these transformations, inspiring generations of aviation professionals committed to a shared mission of safeguarding lives. Every flight that took off became a testament to the hard-won lessons learned, ensuring that the sacrifices made would not be forgotten. Together, they forged a future where safety was not just an obligation, but a promise etched in the very fabric of aviation. Despite the significant advancements, reflections on the profound loss caused by Swissair Flight 111 continue to shape the industry. Each anniversary of the crash serves as a somber reminder of the fragility of life, and the imperative of aviation safety. Memorial events bring together families, industry professionals, and advocates who share stories that honor the legacy of those who perished. As the aviation community unites in remembrance, their collective resolve strengthens the bond to promote a culture of safety, ensuring that the lessons learned from that horrific night inspire a relentless commitment to protect future generations. This determination serves as both tribute and pledge, to uphold the sanctity of human life above all else in aviation. The profound impact of Swissair Flight 111 resonates not just within aviation, but across society, reminding us that safety is a continuous journey requiring collective effort. Each advancement in technology and training reflects a commitment to honor the lives lost, shaping an industry poised to learn from its past. As we move forward, let us carry this legacy into the future, championing a world where every flight embodies the promise of safety, resilience, and compassion. As the aviation landscape evolved in response to Swissair Flight 111, safety protocols were entrenched in every aspect of the industry. Continuous improvements fostered a culture where innovation and vigilance intertwined, transforming the outlook on air travel. New generations of aviation professionals emerged, equipped with the knowledge and commitment to uphold the legacy of those lost. Together, they forged an unwavering promise that every flight would carry the lessons learned, forever ensuring a safer and more secure environment for travelers around the world. The collaboration among stakeholders in the aviation industry flourished, extending beyond safety regulations. This collective commitment inspired educational initiatives that reached aspiring pilots and engineers, emphasizing the importance of proactive safety measures. Schools and universities incorporated flight safety awareness into their curriculums, encouraging a new generation to embrace responsibility. Additionally, offenders of safety protocols faced stricter consequences, ensuring accountability at all levels within aviation operations. A newfound transparency evolved, where airlines openly communicated safety advancements to the traveling public. Each innovation served as both a step toward progress and a tribute to the legacies left by those aboard Swissair Flight 111. Passengers started to feel a renewed confidence in air travel, reassured by the industry's unified stance on safety. As public trust deepened, increased air travel followed, reflecting an industry that had transformed pain into purpose. Communities came together to honor the victims, supporting memorial events that recognized the human cost of negligence while celebrating progress. Ultimately, this journey of healing and renewal built a safer, more compassionate aviation landscape that honored the sacred trust between passengers and those who serve them. Therefore, Swissair Flight 111 stands not merely as a tragedy, but as a pivotal moment that galvanized the aviation industry toward profound change, ensuring that the lessons learned continue to guide future generations. As ongoing advancements solidified the foundation for aviation safety, a renewed sense of purpose permeated the industry. Stakeholders remained vigilant, fostering an environment where lessons from Swissair Flight 111 transformed into a shared commitment to excellence. In conclusion, the legacy of Swissair Flight 111 endures not only as a remembrance of those lost, but as a testament to how tragedy can inspire profound change in aviation safety. With unwavering dedication, the industry continues to honor that legacy by striving for excellence and ensuring that